throw a kick to your opponent's stomach. Normally you can kick with either your shin or the ball of your foot, but because you're going to immediately follow up with a punch, you want to kick with your shin in this particular case. So I throw the kick, and as I pull my leg back into my stance, I throw the punch. You don't want to pull your leg back and then punch. You want to punch at the same time as you bring your leg back. Notice how I use the backward momentum of my leg to generate power for the punch. Again, it is very important to throw the punch as you're retracting your leg. Both should be done at the same time. Now I demonstrate how to throw a rear round kick to your opponent's midsection and then follow up with the spinning back fist. It is important to notice that my opponent and me are in opposite fighting stances, which makes this technique possible. I'm in a southpaw stance, meaning my right foot is forward, and my opponent is in a standard stance, meaning his left foot is forward. So you want to throw the kick diagonally, but instead of pulling your leg back into your stance, you circle it around your opponent's body, plant your foot to the outside of his lead leg, and then continue with the rotation and throw a back fist. Medium speed. Pass and turn. A little faster. Same movement. Exiting a little faster. Now I show a front kick, Maigari, followed by a jab. With the front kick, it is very important to elevate your heel towards your buttocks. So, front kick, and then the jab. You can follow up with another hit if you like, but these two strikes are the main combination. A little faster. It is very important not to move your shoulders before throwing the front kick because it telegraphs your movement. If your opponent sees the kick, he will defend against it. Your shoulders must stay put. So you kick, and instead of pulling your foot back into your stance, you step forward and enter with the jab. A little faster. With Maigari, the positioning of your shoulders are very important. Now I show a front kick, Maigari, followed by a jab. With the front kick, it is very important to elevate your heel towards your buttocks. So, front kick and then the jab. You can follow up with another hit if you like, but these two strikes are the main combination. A little faster. It is very important not to move your shoulders before throwing the front kick because it telegraphs your movement. If your opponent sees the kick, he will defend against it. Your shoulders must stay put. So you kick, and instead of pulling your foot back into your stance, you step forward and enter with the jab. A little faster. With Maigari, the positioning of your shoulders is very important. Now we'll show shidanguri. This is another sequence where you do two kicks, one right after the other. You do maigari, or front kick, followed by mawashigari, or round kick. With the front kick, it is very important not to move your shoulders or you will telegraph your kick. If you telegraph, your opponent will see the kick coming and defend against it. So you throw the front kick with your rear leg, and instead of pulling your leg back into your stance, you drop it straight down to the mat. This puts you in close range and allows you to throw a round kick to your opponent's head. I throw the kick medium speed. A little faster. It is important that you do not lag between kicks. You want to throw one right after the other. The less time you have between kicks, the better. Now we'll show a step, followed by keikomi, or side kick, and then gyakizuki, which is a straight punch. The important part about this technique is that you remove yourself from your opponent's center line with the side step. So, you move away from your center line, throw a side kick to his stomach, and then follow up with a punch.
Un pouco mais rápido.
Now I show another punch kick sequence. In this one, you do a jumping front kick and then throw a jab followed by an uppercut.
Seguido de oizuki, gyakuzuki ou gancho.
A little faster.
Mais rápido. Maigiri, gancho. Uma vez só.
Now I show a combination which involves a hook kick followed by a cross and then a knee. Notice how I move toward my opponent while throwing the cross to cover distance. So you want to throw the hook kick to your opponent's head, pull your leg back into your stance, step forward with the cross, and then drive a knee into your opponent's midsection.